Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Mazyar and in this video I'm going to show you how to build a modal window in an easier way. We are going to use native dialog tag in HTML, and at the end of the video we will have something like this. You click on show modal and the modal will pop up, and you can close it either with the close button inside the modal or an empty space outside of the modal. So let's get into CodePen. First of all, I'm going to write a button tag with the ID of show underline modal and with the text show modal. Next thing you need to do is to write a dialog tag with a specific ID. I'm going to name the ID my underline modal. And inside my dialog tag, I'm going to write a dummy text with a close button. So the close button ID is going to be close underline modal. And the text can be anything. I'm gonna write close. And now let's jump to the JavaScript part. First of all, I'm going to store my dialog tag inside a modal variable. Next, I'm going to store the show modal button inside show button variable. And after that, I'm going to store the close button Now I need onClick event to run a function when I'm clicking on show modal button. So the function is going to be modal, and we're going to have access to a method of modal, which is show modal. So let's check it out. We click on show modal button and there you go. We have the modal. So next thing we need to do is to add another event on close btn variable. So we're going to run a function if you click on close button inside the modal, and that function is going to be modal, and we're going to have access to close method. And if we test it out right now, it is working. Good. Now we have a new problem. If you click outside of the modal, nothing is going to happen. But I want the modal to be closed if I'm clicking outside of the modal. So for that purpose, you can use a form tag with the method of dialog. And inside the form, we can add everything we need to have. And the close button tag inside the form acts like a submit button. If you click it, it will close the dialog for us, which is actually our modal. So before getting into JavaScript, let's check out our modal buttons again. Yes, it is working. So in JavaScript, we need to listen to all the click events in our page, in our document. So we use onClick, which is actually a method of the window. If you click anywhere inside this page, an event is going to happen. And we're going to have a condition for that. If our event target is equal to modal, so we want the modal to be closed. As easy as it is. Now let's check it out one more time. There you go, my friend, it is working. So now if you click show modal, the modal will appear, and if you either click on close button or outside the modal will be closed. Now we have two events on our close button. One of them is from submitting the form, and the other one is the first one we wrote, close btn on click. We can delete the first one, we don't need it anymore. Now my friends, let me show you some styling stuff about dialog. First of all, you need to know the dialog padding by default is 16 pixel and the border is 3 pixel, but you can modify it the way you want. So before going any further, to make styling easier, let's add an attribute to our dialog, open, and when you write it inside your dialog tag, the dialog tag will be visible for you. Now let me show you the default styling of our modal by adding a background to our form. So as you can see, there is a padding there, but you can modify it and make the padding 0 or whatever you need. And also for the border, you can set the border property to none. In that case, you will have no border. Now to make our form more beautiful, you can add a padding to it, and also whatever is inside our form, it can be stored in a div. So inside that div, you can add whatever you want, all the inputs you need. And no, I don't like it. Let's add a little bit vertical margin to our div. Now it looks better. And now let's check our buttons one more time. Yes, everything is still working. Alright, guys, one more thing I forgot to show you is that you can change the color of the backdrop of your model. And you can do it with a pseudo element called backdrop. I'm going to show you. So we can change it to gray or maybe blue, whatever you want. And that's it for this video, my friends. Please share it with your friends and see you in the next video.